What's up, guys? AJ back with another Fantasy Boys recap, and this time we got episode 5. And for the next couple of reactions, y'all are going to be seeing Mr. Park Gun-wook as he made it into the lineup for ZB1, which I am very, very excited for. And I hope nothing but the best for him as well as everybody else in the group. As of right now, my biases are currently Gun-wook and Tere. So, get ready for some ZB1 reactions in the near future. And without further ado, let's get into the recap. So episode 5 begins with the continuation of the eliminations as previously shown in episode 4, where we learned that Santa ranked 6th and the person that ranked 36th was Dion Hassel, and only 37 trainees are going to make it, which means that 5 boys will ultimately be eliminated. And I'm just going to blast them onto the screen because I am not re-recording saying all these names again. I don't need to screw that up again. But yeah, the top 12 are Kim Woo-suk, Yaya Oh Hyun-tae, Taesian, Moon Hyun-bin, Kang Da-hyun, Santa Lingshi, K-Sol Hikari, and then our top 2 are Yoo Jun-won and Hong Sung-min, and Sung-min ends up ranking first, which I'm not surprised. But, I kind of hope that Jung-won does rank first, like at least once. But hey, anything can happen. We'll see. And then they announced the trainee that ranked 37th, which is Sung Do-hyun. And just when we think we're about to cry even more, they announced that the main producer for the semester, which was Woo Young, has the opportunity to save one participant. And he chooses Park Hyung-gyun. And bro, I was so freaking happy because they did not show my boy throughout the entirety of the first half of the season until like the last second. And I'm just happy he got saved. I am very, very happy he got saved. But unfortunately, that means that trainees Choi Min-soo, Park Min-gyun, Bae Jae-ho, and Moon Hyuk-jun are sadly eliminated. And the sadness does not end there, as Yaya also announced that he will be leaving Fantasy Boys and returning to Thailand due to an ongoing knee injury. And I just hope that he's doing well. I hope he's doing well mentally and physically, because I know that participating in survival shows alone must be very, very draining and exhausting. So I hope for nothing but the best for him. And yeah, I just hope he's doing very, very well. After that, the top 3 trainees get a personal luxury hair therapy. I'm not exaggerating you, that is exactly how they worded it. And once they finish that, they join the other trainees in a little room, which has like 5 little boards that say semester 3. And they see their rankings on the seat, and they proceed to sit in those rankings. And then mentor Jin Young enters, and he announces that he will be the main producer for this semester, which is going to be called the Expertise Field Mission, which is basically like where they'll form teams for the position that they feel the strongest in, like vocal, rap, and dance. And they announced that whoever receives first place in vocal, rap, or dance over others in the same position will receive benefits. And also, the first place person whose ever team they were on also receive benefits. So, for example, if someone got first place in dance, their team would also receive benefits as well as the person that got first, which I think is kind of interesting, but like, we'll see where we go. And then after that, he announces the song choices for this round, which are I Need You by BTS, Monster by EXO, Really Really by Winner, and Mirror by Stray Kids, and Shootout by Monster X. And when I say that everybody wanted Really Really, everybody wanted that song. Like, even I would want to do that song. And it's not because Sungyeon is a mentor. Totally not the case in the slightest. Not at all. So Jin Young then announces that they are going to decide who gets to pick what based off of a little match that they had earlier. So the trainees that are strongest in vocal and rap did like a little performance for the other trainees, and then the dancers had to do a little RPD, which is like a random dance play, and whoever received the highest votes would end up picking first, but they didn't know that at the time. And the best dancer went to Hyunbin, best vocal went to Hikaru, and best rapper went to Sungwoo. And honestly, doesn't surprise me. Hikaru does not surprise me that he's up there. Same with Hyunbin. Like, if you stand Cypher, you know why Hyunbin is up there. But yeah. Anyways, Hikaru chooses the vocal position for Really Really. Hyunbin chooses the vocal position for Monster, which low-key kind of shocked me. And then Sangwoo chose the rap position for Shootout. And the crazy thing is there's an uneven like distribution in terms of parts. Not necessarily in terms of like lines, but you know, there's like a limited number of positions that each person can have. So like one song could have like 2 vocal, 3 dance, and 1 rap, for example, and it would just be randomized for each song. And also, like, you know, rappers got to make their own raps, the singers get the main vocals and ad-libs, and the dancers have their own little dance break, which I thought was very cool. So I'm excited to see that. So the other trainees start to wonder, how are they going to get picked? And they notice a tiny little like black box next to Jin Young, and he announces that yes, your names will be picked randomly out of the box. Bro, if you are an unlucky person, I feel so bad for you. I would be crying internally. Yeah, so the next name that is chosen is Hanbin, and he chooses the other vocal position for Really Really, meaning that the vocal position is now closed. However, Jin Young says that if you want the position that's already taken, you can battle a person from that position, and the team will decide which person that they want. If it's the same person that was already in that position, they can keep it. If not, they'll just trade out, and that other person has to sit back down and choose another position when their name is called, which low-key kind of sucks. But yeah, I say that because it does happen to Hanbin. Yeah, and when Shiryu's name is announced, everybody wants to be on the team with Shiryu, and because, you know, Shiryu is amazing. And he chooses the I Need You dance position. And bro, when I say these trainees are smart, they thinking strategically. They're like, I'm going to be on the team that I know has talented or high-ranking members, so that way, even if I don't do well, my team still gets benefits. So, you know, like, they just playing the game. I can't hate them for that. Even though it kind of hurts, they playing the game. Yeah, so Hyungyeon chooses the rap position for Mira, and K-Sol chooses the rap position for Monster, which kind of shook me a little bit, but okay. That man surprises me every day, so don't surprise me. Yeah, as more people start to pick, it is now Taeseon's turn, and he wants to battle Hanbin for the vocal position for Really Really, and oh my lord, this was interesting. So they do a little like snippet performance of Really Really, and they just straight up start flirting with the other members of the Really Really team, and everybody starts flirting with Hikaru. Like, why is everyone going after Hikaru? I understand he's pretty, but like, yeah. Yeah. Anyways, when it's Taeseon's turn, bro, my hands, you know when you just like cringe so hard, your hands just curl into a fist? That's how I felt with Taeseon. I'm sorry, my boy, but no, never again. Yeah. And afterwards, the members vote, and Hanbin ends up staying because his tone fits the song better and because it wasn't embarrassing to watch. But yeah. Anyways, when it is Sungmin's turn, he battles Kang Irang for the dance position in Really Really, and Kang Irang, I felt so bad for him because he knew that Sungmin was a better performer than him, and he knew he had a lower ranking, so they were most likely going to pick Sungmin regardless, and that is unfortunately what happened. Sungmin ends up winning the battle, and Kang Irang gets kicked out of the Really Really team. And then finally, it is Jungwon's turn, and he battles Jino for the dance position in Monster, and honestly, it could have gone to either one, because, you know, Jungwon did it he was very flexible and fluid with his movements and was like very captivating to watch, while Jinho had that very strong, aggressive, and like powerfulness that you would need to perform Monster. But the trainees ultimately ended up choosing Jungwon because he fits the song better, and he also is ranked in the top 3. So yeah, strategic, bro. These people think it's strategic, and I'm living for it. Yeah, so it is now Taeseon's turn to pick his other choice, and he chooses the vocal position for Mira. And the reason that I'm laughing is because immediately afterwards, he's just like, I don't want Yuma on my team, because in his words, and I quote, he's our official princess. which I kind of agree with, not gonna lie. And shockingly enough, Yuma chooses the other rap position for Mira, and as well as TK and Kaden, filling in the last few positions for Mira. And Taeseon is worried about the international members, as you know, there might be a little language barrier and stuff like that. They even have some of the trainees come over and like be like, bro, can you help us like communicate? And like, we need a translator app and everything. But I just hope that 13 does like a quick 180 and like shows off, because Mira is one of those Stray Kids songs. I'm not gonna say it's one of the best Stray Kids songs, because it is, but like there are multiple the best Stray Kids songs, so I can't just say it's the best. It's one of the best. Okay, I'm just clearing that up now. And the final trainee to choose is Kangedang, and he chooses the rap position for I Need You, and that concludes the position choosing for the semester. And immediately afterwards, Sunmin just comes over and comforts Irang, and he's just like, bro, I'll be cheering for you. I'm so sorry I had to kick you out, but I needed that song. And they just hug each other, and it's just cute little moments that we live for, and I love them. And with that, the third semester starts, and we are introduced to freaking Minho of SHINee. When I tell you, I screamed. I was like, why is Minho here? But he's just stepping in as MC for Changmin for today. So, hey, it's a win-win. I'll take seeing Minho when I can. So, yeah, let's go Minho. And the first team to perform is the Really Really team, going by the name Reels this time. And the vocal positions are Lee Hanbin and Hikaru. For rap, it is Kim Gyure, Hikari, and Kim Byung-jun. And for the dance position, it is Hong Sung-min and Oh Hyun-tae. And they don't necessarily show the full performance. They show up to the end of the second chorus. But from what we saw, very, very solid, very, very good. Hikaru and Hanbin's vocals, we need in the final lineup, bro. We need this in the final lineup. Soyeon even stated that Hanbin sounds like Sungyoon, and you could just see him blushing in the corner. And bro, I was living for it. This was adorable. And that was pretty much episode 5. Like, there wasn't that much going on this time that I could really talk about, so this one's a little bit shorter. The preview does show the other performances, and they will eventually announce the overall winners for the vocal, rap, and dance positions. And it just ends with Sungmin crying. Like, bro, like, I swear they always bait the endings with either Jungwon or Sungmin every time. I swear I'm gonna like fight something now. But yeah, that is episode 5 recap of Fantasy Boys. My current picks, I can't name all of them off the top of my head, but I know that Minso, Daehyun, Jungwon, Sungmin, Hikaru, Shiryu, Santa, I'll say Santa, Woo-suk, because I love my boy Woo-suk, Hyungyun, Jesus, I have the list right in front of me, and I can't remember the names, but yeah, oh, Jaemin, that was the other one, Jaemin, yeah, Wang Jaemin, yes, okay, I'm gonna just end it here before my brain starts to hurt. Oh yeah, and Taeseon and Hyunbin. I'm gonna just stop now. I'm gonna just let you guys leave. See y'all for episode 6 of Fantasy Boys. Bye-bye. Let go. You're mine. Can it let go?